Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video playing some 10NL, 4 tabling. I want to do another video to get some more feedback. Um, Results wise, it has not been such a great month, so to say. So trying to get your guys' opinion about some obvious recurring mistakes that I'm making. Currently making my way through Pete's book also. Not haven't really discovered any completely new topics that we didn't cover in one of our sessions, at least, or at least touched it already. But I'm only at page 150 or something, so a lot of work to go still. Making it 4x here under the gun because of this guy in the big blind. Like I said, the results, I really feel like I'm losing most pots that I go to showdown with, and if I don't go to showdown, I'm giving up somewhere in the hand, and losing money also because of that. So those are things you guys should take a look at. This table here against this guy, I think we can easily make this a big value bet. He's going to continue with a lot of things here that are much worse. Don't mind this guy comes along. The 8 doesn't make it that much worse. It's not a great card. But yeah, 6-9, a little bit unlikely, I think. I'm gonna make it a big bet again. Just gonna give up on this one. It also seems to be a bigger guy. Yeah, now anyone with a 6 gets there. Gonna check and hope to see a free river here. Yeah, figures. Yeah, this is a typical spot where I would like to hear a guy's opinion, because I feel every time I'm calling this, I'm losing, literally every time, so I can't call this. But these are like typical hands that I'm seeing a lot lately, so I'm gonna fold this now, but this just cost me half a stack, so let me know what you guys think. Here I'm going to isolate this guy here with the ace jack offsuit on the button. Of course, I have some showdown value here. I don't know if I should c-bet this hand, or if it's maybe even a value bet against this guy. I think it can even be a value bet, since he can continue with a lot worse than a king here. I think this is maybe a problem area for me. Once they call, I find it difficult to know how to proceed actually, because a lot of the time I'm even seeing a king here, and so although it's not so likely that every time he has a king here, or is even chasing the flush. And then here I'm not sure what to do here, so I feel like both ways I'm losing money here. If I call, he's gonna show me the king. If I give up here, yeah, I lost money also. Could he do this with a lower jack or with a 10? Yeah, possibly. Okay, great, for once it worked out. Gonna make a note out of that. He 3-bet me here. Okay, it's only a small sample. I think I have to call at least one. Yeah, the ace is ace kind of sucks here. He checks it. Gonna check it back. Second ace is actually a good card. I'm afraid if I make a small bet here that he raises me, although he doesn't seem to be that kind of an aggressive player. I'm just gonna check it down. Eights, yeah, wow. The jack ace here on the button against a bit of a tighter player. I think I can call. Maybe also could have been a polarized 3-bet bluff. Try to steal this one against this tighter player. Have to check this back. Me exit 10. Can call for 10. Exit 10 again. Yeah, I hate this play because I want to see what he has here, but well, any lower pair is counterfeit, so yeah. Wow. Gonna make a note of it. Bets min on turn river with 2 overcards. Going to isolate with ace-9 suited. And 3-bet this hand in the small blind. It's a weaker player, but I don't like playing that hand out of position without the initiative. I think I can. It's a very dry flop. With the 9 coming in now, doesn't change the board a lot, but he could still be calling with like ace queen, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s even, so try to see a cheap river. Yeah, this is a big bet. I don't see how I can call this. There's not a lot I can improve my hand on the river here. He's not that aggressive over this small sample, so he probably has something here. So I'm gonna let this one go. This hand, this guy 3-bet me. I called with the queen ace suited. I'm out of position. The flop check through. Now this 9 comes on, third flush card. I don't have a lot of equity here. He bet a check. He bets into me again. Don't think I can continue here. I'm also falling to a c-bet here. I don't have any equity at all. And generally, I started out quite okay on 10NL again, beginning of this month, beginning of last month in April. my red line was looking very good actually, and I was, yeah, blue line was also looking very good. But then at some point it started, like you almost feel the hand when it changes, and from then it's downwards completely. So not winning any pot anymore at showdown, having to give up on all sorts of hands while being invested already, those kind of things. So also losing a lot with sets on the flop. People keep calling and then making their flusher straight at the end. These kind of things. So some variance, of course, and also probably a lot of it will be bad play. Yeah, these are typical hands where it's gonna show me a 9. So he check calls the flop, and then he leads on the turn. I have no idea what to do in these kind of hands. So I a lot of the time I just call, because I think, yeah, how likely is it that again he has the 9 here? But then he's gonna show me a 9 flush here. So yeah, maybe even here I should make a small value bet, trying to get something out of it. But yeah, I'm afraid of him shoving over me, even though it's not that much. So I'll just check and hope to win at showdown. Yeah, which I don't. So that's the problem with that hand. So even whatever I would have done there, I would have lost this hand, because he's not giving up on this river. And my cats are fighting here behind my screen. Here I'm thinking, okay, very dry flop. I have at least 2 overcards. He checked to me and in position. I think my range is very wide here. The flop is very dry. I think with a small c-bet, try to take it down. I called here with the 9 queen. He makes a c-bet. He does that 62% at a time. I do have 2 overcards, backdoor draws. I don't think that's good enough here. Here, because this guy in the blinds, I'm gonna make it 3x. I get 3-bet here by a more passive looking player, 22-11. I'm gonna fold this one. Okay, here I flop the nuts. Then I have to decide, am I going to bet here for value or check and let him bet into B? Doesn't look like a really aggro player, so I think I should bet for value myself, and of course to get a fold. Steal on the button with the queen 9. They don't look very loose, so I think I can get away with that. It's a fold, it's a fold. I think I can steal for 3x because of this guy and the small blind. Not such a great flop. I don't have a great equity when called on this board. It does fold to c-bet 100%, but it's only over 2 samples. It does fold the small blind a lot. Can I check this one? Yeah, now it's definitely a fold if he leads, so. Making it 3x in the cutoff, also because of the fish here. Try and steal the queen 9. It's a very dry board here. 6-4. I think I can fire again here with the jacks. I think I can. Not sure about c-betting this board. It's not super dry. They can call here with any worse overcards or a weak pair or something. I think you just make it 2/3 pot. It's going to be an ISO again against this guy. Trying to fold a bit more early in hand when need 2 cards to improve, so trying not to chase my hands as much as I used to, which should also save me some money. Trying to steal the king 6. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up here. I know these last 5 minutes I haven't received any cards at all. So try to check out the first part of the video and let me know some obvious things you see in my game that are worth mentioning to me. Okay, thanks guys, see you later, bye bye.